We're generating chances. That's all I can say. It seems like every time we have a breakdown, it ends up in our net. And when you have that feeling that it's gonna, you can't make a mistake, it's hard to play hockey. I think the guys' efforts are there. Like I said, we're generating, but we're going through a tough time. Every team goes through a tough time. I guess what you're trying to say is a little bit of a break, get away from the game for a little bit. It's going to help out, and hopefully that's what helps.
What did you think of Kubal's play tonight?
Very average. Took us off the power play. Played a puck he probably shouldn't have, which cost us the first goal. A lot of things went through him. So everybody's a work in progress. He's a young kid, just learning at this level. Even though he's had a little bit of experience in the East Coast, he came from the USHL. So, we're going to work with him and keep developing him and turn him into a real good goalie.
How about the penalty kill? Do you see a pattern in recently that's not seem to be?
Well, it's ironic when we go over a penalty kill and look at the scoring chances allotted and where they're from. Sometimes you just go through those spells where things seem to find a way in the net. The one went off Rammer shouldn't have had at the end there through the 5-hole. The first one was the one that Kubi played, where MD was coming to get it and then couldn't get back in the net. So those were the two goals, and what do you do? It's not really a systematic thing when something hits a guy's shin pad and finds its way through our goalie, or someone does something. So it's more of a personnel.
So you say the effort's there. I mean, that's got to be encouraging that at least your guys are.
There's lots of things to look at in terms of how we playing. One, we're third in the league or second in the league and shots against.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're not giving up a lot of shots and not a lot of A-scoring chances, and I think we're ninth in the league in shots for. When we break down how many chances we had, how many chances the other team has, we come out on top every time. So we got to find a way to score more goals and keep them out of our net. I mean, that's pretty much how winning's done. But there's certain things we can do, and like I said, there's a lot of guys in that dressing room working really hard. There's also a lot of young guys out there as well.
Earlier this season, you kind of touched on playing in spurts. Do you feel like everyone's kind of playing 60 minutes now or close to it?
Yeah, we're getting there. I think the one thing in the last few games, we get going for 6, 7, 8 minutes and we're rolling lines over, then all of a sudden we take a couple penalties and it takes the momentum out of your game, especially when you're giving up goals. Our power play is getting a lot of looks. We just can't seem to bury it when they're at the right times.
And getting a shorthanded goal right there at the end of the second, I think it was. I mean, that gave you some momentum, it seemed.
Yeah, I mean, we picked up momentum, and the guys didn't quit. They kept playing. We just couldn't get the job done tonight.
John, what was it? That second period was a very good period for you guys. What was it that you guys did well there?
We just played hockey, stayed out of the box. I mean, we took penalties, but they were few and far between. We weren't taking them consecutively, and that wears you down. So, I thought we did some good things, and there's some areas of the game that we got to clean up.
Did they do anything different these last two nights than what you saw from them earlier this season when you were successful against them?
Well, I think their compete level picked up. 3 games we played against them, I thought, we definitely were the better team in those games in terms of compete execution. I think they picked their game up, and they're starting to